Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities, and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you will be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily somewhere in the video, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comments section. Good luck. Now, let's proceed with the latest Iraqi dinar news and intel today. Please take these pieces of information with a grain of salt, and please make sure to do your own due diligence. I get it. At this point, it feels like we're stuck in this endless loop of any day now. You're probably wondering, how many more signs do we need before Iraq actually makes a move? But what if I told you we're no longer looking at just talk or recycled headlines? This time, we're seeing real moves with real consequences. Sovereign guarantees are being activated, international banks are lining up, and non-compliant banks are being cut off. That's not noise. That's infrastructure being locked into place. So before the mainstream even catches on, hit that subscribe button, because today's updates might be the dots that connect everything, and I'll be breaking it all down at the end with my full take on what it means for the revaluation or reinstatement. Let's dive into the intel. From Newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat article, the Ministry of Finance signs an agreement with an Iraqi bank to activate the Sovereign Guarantees Program. The banking reform stage is essentially completed. The white paper reforms are completed. This article on the sovereign guarantees says so much as to what phase Iraq has now moving into. The question I have now is, when will this stage be enough to initiate the reinstatement of the dinar we are all waiting for? From Intel Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK. Article: 5 Iraqi banks subject to sanctions for violations in dealing in dollars. We were told they would close their financial borders. I was told this is something they would do close to or just before a revaluation. From Intel Guru Frank 26. The rate change will occur when the Iraqi banks are closed, not during business hours. It'll be a massive shutdown all across the board. From Newshound Guru Pimpy. Maliki is the Iranian-backed politician with a lot of power. He's been very sick. He's been hospitalized. If this man passes, this will affect Iran's grip on Iraq tremendously. It won't give it up altogether, but he is their stronghold over there in Iraq. He's been a main figure in Iraq's politics for quite some time thanks to Iran. From Newshound Intel Guru Walkingstick, Iraqi banking friend Aki update. I am a private bank. We are not associated with the CBI. We follow international laws, and me being in the United States, I follow the American banking and international laws and instructions. Aki does not deny the RI is coming, nor are the American banks anymore. Come. When this blessing occurs, my arms will be open to all. I am preparing for you just like all the banks in America. All your banks are on the same page. They all want your business. So do I. From Intel Guru TNT Tony via Judy Byington. The IQD is trading up and down, as we know. 2 more 3-letter confirmations. Read the start time Tuesday, 8/5/25. The dinar is now tradable. It is shown as a strong buy. Tuesday, 8/5/25 is supposed to be a great day. From Newshound Guru Clare article, the Ministry of Commerce discusses developments regarding Iraq's accession to the World Trade Organization with the British Embassy. Quote, the head of the commercial section at the British Embassy renewed her country's support for Iraq's accession to the organization, noting the United Kingdom's readiness to provide the required support. From Newshound Intel Guru FNU article, quote, "The International Monetary Fund projects an average exchange rate of 1,300 dinars per dollar for both 2025 and 2026. The IMF says it yet again. This makes 5 times I have read this prognostication in as many different articles. Believe the IMF and relax and concentrate on making some now money." From Intel Guru Frank 26. "I understand your pain. You don't think I cry for you daily? Well, I do. I know you're hurting. I know you want money. I know you want to pay your bills. I know you want to save your loved one. I know you're trying to save your house. I know you're trying to save your marriage. I know all that. But I also know this reinstatement to be true. It's real. It's happening. You say things are moving really quickly. You know why? Because of Donald Trump. No other reason." From Intel/Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK, lots of back and forth news from Iraq today, ping pong news, very indicative that they are trying to cloud the timing. I think this is purposeful and they are ready to pull the trigger. From Newshound Guru Samson, article, "The Iranian parliament approves the deletion of 4 zeros from the national currency." Before ending with few more updates, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is shutdown. Comment down below which updates you like, think is valuable, or get you most excited. You can be the lucky winner if you like, subscribe, and watch the main content of this video. This will be for this coming Sunday's giveaway, and the winner will be announced in one of the Sunday's videos, so you do not want to miss it. From Newshound Guru Jeff, "August is suggesting or moving in the direction of being a very critical month to us. I would strongly recommend you keep your eyes on the month of August." From Newshound Guru Pimpy, article, "US dollar exchange rate remains stable in Baghdad, rises in Erbil." Consistently over at least the last week and a half, the US dollar has devalued against the Iraqi dinar, but not enough for everybody to get excited. But the fact that it's devaluing is good for the strengthening of the Iraqi dinar. It has slowly but surely been losing its value against Iraqi dinar. You want to see it go down to 1100 and 1000, 900, 800. The more that happens, the more valuable your Iraqi dinar is. And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Firefly, Finance Minister is talking with the World Bank on opening a permanent office inside of Iraq. The U.S. Treasury already has a permanent office on the 8th floor at the CBI building. They're all pouring in to protect us. All right, let's dive into my final analysis. In my opinion, the Mountain Goat update really set the tone. When the Ministry of Finance signs an agreement to activate sovereign guarantees, it means Iraq's banking reforms have reached a maturity point. Sovereign guarantees are like a stamp saying, "We're ready to deal with international investors and reduce risk." That's not fluff. That's a serious step toward reinstating confidence in the Iraqi financial system. On top of that, Clare's report on Iraq's WTO accession talks, especially with the UK openly backing their membership, is another green flag. WTO membership isn't just a title. It forces Iraq to unify its exchange rates, comply with Article 8, and present a currency that the world can actually trade. This is exactly the kind of international readiness we've been waiting for. Now, let's talk about the chatter. Tony's claim about the IQD being tradable and rated as a strong buy on August 5th, I'm calling that out as unverified. We've seen no confirmation from any credible financial platforms, Forex data, or official banking sources. It's more rumor than reality until proven otherwise. As for FNU-LNU's insistence on the IMF's 1300 projection for 2025 and 2026, this is where I have to push back. That 1300 number is just a baseline assumption for the IMF's economic models. They don't predict revaluations or reinstatements. That's strictly under the CBI's control. If the IMF ever hinted at an RV in their data, it would create a global buying frenzy and disrupt markets, which is why they never do it. So treating the IMF projection like a forecast is just wrong. The bigger picture here is momentum. Iraq has already taken huge steps. Digital banking systems like Assecuda are in place, parallel market gaps are narrowing, sovereign guarantees are active, and WTO integration is in motion. If Iraq waits another year or two, as some skeptics suggest, they risk losing investor trust, stalling reforms, and even undermining their own economic growth. Everything they've been building, banking modernization, de-dollarization, fiscal reforms, points to a window opening now, not years down the road. So in my view, this is no longer about if, but when, and the pieces are aligning faster than we've seen in a long time. If Iraq stays on this path, we could see a real move on the exchange rate once they've solidified compliance with IMF standards and WTO requirements. That's my final take, and trust me, you'll want to stick around because the next update could flip the narrative entirely. Moreover, we posted a breaking news the other day. Iraq just made a major move toward joining the World Trade Organization by completing comprehensive technical responses, an essential step that signals a shift toward full international integration. While this might seem like a routine headline, it's actually one of the strongest signs that Iraq could be preparing to move off the program rate and take the dinar global. In this video, I'll break down how this development ties directly into the RVRI process, how it connects with IMF Article of 8 compliance, and why this moment could indicate the beginning of the end for the 1300 rate. If you've been watching for the clues and waiting for confirmation that Iraq is ready, this is the update you don't want to overlook. Most people will miss the significance until it's too late. Please go ahead and check it out by clicking on the link on the top right of this video, as you don't want to miss this. Lastly, we will continue to post videos about the recent events and articles supporting the changes taking place in Iraq, so you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video. Bye!